Hey everyone, this is Max from Unsubscribed Healthcare, and I wanted to go over how you guys can make your own functional outcome measures that will automatically calculate for you. So to do this, I want to show you a couple of different things. I'm going to be using checkboxes as well as if statements in order to bring up values that I want. Okay, if I come down, I've left a couple of blank so that you guys can see how to do this. We see here in number 7, we want to add checkboxes. I'm going to right click, come down to view more cell actions, and I can click data validation and it will bring up this menu. I can also get there by going to data validation, and now we can see criteria. This is what we're looking for. We click on checkbox, click save, and now you can see it's in the cell that we were just highlighting. I can drag down, and now you can see that all of these cells have the checkbox. I drag down by clicking on this box in the corner. What this also can do is that Google will recognize patterns and it will continue that pattern. This works with formulas too, so this is really helpful for what we're about to do. We want, when this statement, this checkbox gives us a value of false when it's not checked, and if we click on it and click on the box, now you can see that the value is true. So we're going to use an if statement that equals if parentheses cell U48, you can click on it or type it, equals true. I want it to have a value of 3, and if it's false, I want it to be blank. I'm going to put in 2 quotation marks to be blank. If I wanted it to have a different value, I could also put in hello, right? And you can see that if the value statement is false, it will do that, right? So it puts in the hello, but I want it to be blank, so I'm just going to take out the hello. All right, and we can click, and you can see now that it's out of there. To make this really easy for us, we're going to use that dragging down feature. And now you can see that the formulas have copied down as well, but we need to change the value. So if we come to this cell, we want, if this box to be checked off, the value is going to be 2. I'm going to hit enter, and then again, I'm going to hit it to 1. We're going to type in this one as well, and we want the value to be 0. Okay, so if we test that out, you can see now the values come up as we check the box and uncheck the box. Okay. What I'm going to do, instead of typing that out again, I'm going to highlight those boxes by clicking on cell U48, hitting Shift, and then clicking on cell V51, and that will highlight the whole area. I can also highlight it by using my arrow keys. If I hold down Shift and then click over, down, 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 I now have that same area highlighted. Command C or Control C and then Command V, and it will paste the cells down there. You can now see that the values and the formulas have also updated. So U55 is now the cell that will, if it's true or false, be updated. So we can see here, again, all those values are correct and have updated. Okay. I also like to make my boxes around the question. I find it easier for the eye to follow. To do that, you can highlight the area again, and you're going to come up here to borders and click outer border. And now you can see it makes a nice border around it and makes it organized. You also can do this by using a shortcut on the keyboard, and that is going to be Command Shift 7. And now you see that that is also highlighted and are also outlined. I also like to have the text go over to the border in cell U46. So to do that, I'm going to use a merge cell function. So you can do that by highlighting the cells that you want to merge and clicking on this box with 2 arrows pointing towards the middle. And now you can see that the cells merge, and it is coming here. If you want to make the text wrap around, what you'll do is that you'll click on it, click wrap And now you can see it fills in that cell and it expands how tall that cell is and how tall that row is. Okay, so again here, if we want to use keyboard shortcuts, we're going to highlight cell T53 and cell U53, and I'm going to press Control, Options, O, M, Enter. And then that also allows me to merge the cells quickly. All right, let's get on to calculations. So we want this total score to update. So in order to do that, we're going to click Enter and Sum, because we want Google Sheets to add all of these up for us. And I'm going to click and highlight all the way down so that I have all the cells that I want added up. So you can see it's already adding these together. If I click on the box, that cell also updates. But I want the total score to be displayed in the middle here. So you can actually add formulas in the middle of a cell. So to do this, I'm going to have total score be just in quotes, and then that lets the computer know that that's a text, and it will only show the text. I'm going to add an ampersand and a parentheses, and I'm going to click on V59 because I want that value to be placed in the middle of this text. I'm going to put parentheses again, another ampersand, and quotation marks. And now it will display the over 24 as a text. So if I click Enter, now we can see that it's highlighted. All right, it changes as we update our cells here. All right. Another fun function that we can do is that we can do view more cell actions, conditional formatting. You can also do that in the formatting menu up above here. Conditional formatting is there towards the bottom. We want to do custom formula. We're going to use that if statement again. And for the dynamic gait index, if a patient has less than or equal to a score of 19, they're going to be a falls risk. So we're going to do that by highlighting the cell red if the value in cell V59 is less than or equal to 19, and then we're going to put true and false. Okay, parentheses, and done. Now you can see that this value is less than 19, so it highlights it red. On the 3 value, now you can see it's 24, so it's blank. You could also make it so that it's green and do that custom formula if parentheses V59 is greater than 19, true and false. And now you can see that it is in fact greater than 19, so it highlights it green. And if we do that, get rid of the value so that it becomes less than 19, it is now red. I like to make things nice and neat, so I'm going to change the text color, highlight this column, and make them white, and now you can see those values disappear. All right, last thing I want to show you guys is how to make things uppercase without having to retype the whole thing. To do that, you're going to use the function upper equals upper, parentheses, quotation marks, parentheses. Now when I click Enter, all of the text that is in that cell or in that function in the parentheses is now going to be uppercase. You can do this in the middle of a cell as well. So if we do equals upper, parentheses, quotation marks around instructions, okay, end parentheses, and then we're going to press ampersand, quotation marks, and enter. And now you can see it just uppercased the instructions and nothing else. It's much easier if it's just one word to type it out, but that's just a way that you guys can do it. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to subscribe for more helpful videos on how to make Google Sheets into an EMR. Have a good day.